Welcome to another episode of Just Talk with Gabe. I'm here, my sidekick is here.
Here.
And so is our guest. Let's get started. Who do we have on today's show?
Today we are continuing with our Season 4 fun with musician Gotaflika.
Yeah, I can't wait to hear all about his journey. But before we get started, let's give a shout out to our sponsors, Fade Life Clothing, BCK Online, and Link PR.
Fade Life Clothing is a unique clothing line out of Atlanta, Georgia, geared towards those who love intoxicating style.
BCK Online is a digital online magazine that keeps you in the know and up to date on lives of young entertainers, rising stars, parents, and much more.
And our newest addition to the family, Link PR, is definitely the missing link to your success in the entertainment industry.
I'm glad Fade Life Clothing and BCK Online are both back for another season, and welcome Link PR. Alright, grab your snacks, sit back, relax, and as always, enjoy the show. Gotaflika, welcome to the show. We're glad you could join us for an episode of Just Talk with Gabe.
I'm glad to be here. Thank you.
Thank you for being on. Now let's get into it. You are an incredible musician. Can you tell us how you got started with the industry?
Since I was a child, music has been part of my life. I used to listen to songs on radio at the age of 5, and seriously, I learned the song quicker, and I started to go to people's houses, perform those songs. From there on, I realized that I would like to be a musician, and carrying on with it.
Right. Now, speaking of being a musician, how would you describe your overall sound?
Thank God I got a unique sound. I have a pop, reggae, Afrobeat. What that contains is my originality from being an African and listening to a lot of Jamaican music. And living in America, helps me to diversify my sounds a lot. So I consider myself to be pop, reggae, Afrobeat.
That's a pretty cool, unique fusion there.
Yeah.
That is. So for that unique fusion, who have been some of your musical influences and why?
When I was growing up, I used to listen to a lot of Shaggy and Sean Paul, and I look at those guys, and it's like, I really adore them so much, and I love what they do from where they come from. So they have had great impact in my music because, like I said, I really watch them, listening to them day in, day out.
That's cool. Yeah, I have a bunch of Shaggy and Sean Paul.
Yes, I'm aware.
On my playlist. Yes, you do.
Now, where do you find inspiration for your music?
Music is life, so it doesn't take me a long time to sit down to come up with something. It's just how I'm feeling, and the situation is going to determine how the inspiration is going to come. So, being America, coming from Africa, that really alone helps me to be able to come up with the type of music that I do.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I guess I wanted to jump in and ask like a part B to that. Coming from Africa to the U.S., has that truly inspired, I guess, you even more with your music and kind of added a different flair for you? Because that's an interesting journey.
Mm-hmm.
It is because, when you come in like this, or when in Africa, now it has changed a little bit just because now Afrobeat has been accepted in the whole world now. Coming in is like, how are you going to break in? How are you going to get in? How are you going to be here on American radio? How are you going to be interviewed by an American FM podcast or anything, But it's something that I have in me that if nobody's really doing that, I'm going to do it regardless, because somebody have to know somebody's doing it, and eventually people are going to accept it.
Absolutely.
That's awesome.
Now, speaking of that, what would you say is the hardest part about being a musician here?
It's being accepted. Being accepted is a lot. So everything that you do, you have to do extra. A scenario. I have a good friend. He's a rapper, and when he posts something, his goes fast. Like, he got his views and everything goes fast. Unlike me, that I have to really work, put in extra amount of work to get to where his views goes. And it's just because a lot of people, especially in America, they are looking for stuff and listening and checking. They might, let's say, not like it, but that's them. They just have to look at it, and okay, that's where we go. Then people hear me, they're like, oh man, where have you been? You got unique sound. I like this. I've never heard anything like this. And, so that's how it goes for me.
That's true. I do have to say, you really have a unique sound. And it kind of, you start listening and you eventually find your head bobbing. And you're like, hey, this is good. So
how would you like to see the music industry evolve?
People change and different demographics, coming in, different people coming in. With that, it creates some sort of evolution. Like I said, you get a lot of Africans that have been migrating to Europe. So Europeans are now used to Afrobeats. Then now you get a lot of Southern Americans and Central Americans moving in. Now American radio stations, you hear Latino music or reggaeton. So the evolution, as people are moving, people are changing, it's just gonna be. And also internet just coming in, it just creating a lot of channels for a lot of folks to be able to create music on their own and put it out there. So with just that alone, it's just evolving a lot. And the record labels and everything, that they don't even really have to go out there, send A&R out there to search for talents. Now it's like you open YouTube, you can find somebody. Facebook, somebody's out there, and it just makes it easier. So it's a great evolution that we are all witnessing right now.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, you can hop on and find anything.
You really can.
What is the one genre of music that you haven't performed that you would like to try, and then why?
I would like to do, if I can say, metal and rock.
Oh yeah,
that's my favorite. That's my favorite genre, right?
But country is, you really have to make sure that your voice is smooth and it's in there. But I would say rock or hard metal, just because like you have to go in, you have to give yourself in.
Right.
When I see these guys performing and when I hear their songs, it's just like you can't be lazy. You have to be in there. You have to be in there, and the people have to feel you, see you sweating. And that's the reason why, because I like the challenge that can bring to me.
That's true. That's gonna be a great challenge. Okay, I want to hear the pre-album before it comes out. So once you get there, we'll be your test market.
Yes.
Great.
Now, out of all your music, is there one song that you could say that resonates with you the most, and why?
That's a tough question for every musician to answer, because every song that we write, you put your sweat and everything in it, and your time and energy. And I'm one of those guys that every single song that comes out, I kind of do that. So it's kind of hard. I would say the song that I would like most, or that I feel that has not come out yet. So I hope we wait for that.
Okay. We'll wait for it.
All right. And what is the one thing that you hope people will take away from your music?
Be authentic. Be inspired. Authenticity goes a long way, and inspiring people also goes a long way. And honestly, people, when I come across people and they hear a lot of my songs, that's what they get from. They get, it can be an artist and they're like, man, I'm just inspired to make more music. Or it can be an actor, be like, man, I think with what you're saying here, if imagine you put that in a video, how that can be. So inspiration is a big one.
Okay.
That's good. That's awesome.
Yeah. We'll be right back after a commercial break.
Would you stay with us, Gotaflika, for some fun questions coming up?
Oh, yes.
All right. We'll be right back, guys. Welcome back to the show, everyone.
Welcome back, guys.
If you have not downloaded the Anchor.fm app,
do it.
Start making your own podcast today, and let's get back into the show.
Fun round.
All right. So, what would you say is your favorite city and why?
as of right now, I'll choose Los Angeles.
Oh yeah, I love Los Angeles.
It's just
Love.
because driving in the city, you can see every part of the world in the city. You
Oh yeah.
see,
Yeah,
yeah, you see Africa, you see Italy. Next thing you know, you are in Spain, and next thing you know, you're in America, and next thing you know, you are somewhere in Barbados or Mexico.
That's
it's
true.
true. It's
That's
like very.
true.
It's a
It's a
very
very yeah,
diverse place.
it is. Have you been to Chinatown?
Yeah, I've been to Chinatown.
Oh my
Oh
gosh,
yeah,
we had the best time
we
when we
did.
were there. We just like had the best
We
time.
did.
So yeah,
Yeah,
Nice.
LA is a great
LA is
place.
awesome. So we have to agree. All
Mhm.
three of us are in agreement. LA
Yes.
rocks.
Now, if you had to write the theme song of your life, would you do it, or would you get someone else to do it? And then what would it sound like?
Um, I think I would do it just because I know myself better and I know where I'm coming from. But if somebody would do me a great diligence and do it, that'd be great.
That would be good.
Yeah.
That would be good. So you have to put that on your list of many things to do.
Yes.
You want to know how it sound like, right?
Yeah.
It's gonna be. Have you guys heard how to say? If you check my song called Gotaflika, then I'll go yeah yeah yeah. So that's gonna be like I am God. That's a good sound that I can give right there for
Yeah,
now.
that sounds like a good beat to
That
me.
does.
It sounds like a start. I'm telling you, that's
Mhm.
just tag that on list number 1210. That should be on your list of things to do.
Yeah. Now, could you think of a name for that song, hypothetically?
Definitely that would be a foreigner. That would be the name for it.
All
Oh,
right.
that's cool.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Now, is there one song that you could listen to on repeat just indefinitely?
Yes, but no matter what, you get tired of everything, and definitely that song that I would love to is great. Have you guys heard? Remember the song called "A Wonderful World" by Louis Armstrong?
Oh,
yeah.
that's
I love it.
Great song.
I love it.
a good one. Yeah.
Yeah, that is. Describe
Yeah.
yourself in 3 words.
So honestly, I am very, very on peril. Also very, very motivated and very, very dedicated. And I think that will help me a long way. So I've chosen that kind of words to describe myself.
Yeah, those are good. Yeah,
Those are good words.
those are good words.
Mhm.
Absolutely. Now, here's a fun one for you. You
Mhm.
get a genie in a bottle for an hour. What are your 3 wishes?
Health would be my first thing I will ask for.
Uh-huh.
Also being able to understand people, understanding, having patience will be my thing.
Okay.
All right.
That's pretty
Those
good.
are good wishes.
Those are good wishes.
Yeah.
If you could only take 5 things for Desert Island, what would they be?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Desert Island, man. We're talking about survival right here.
Yeah.
Yes. That's a good one. That's a survivor question.
Yes.
It is. So, as a musician, I think I'll collect a bunch of music with me. It's like to keep me moving. That's for sure. Of course, I'll need a sleeping bag. I'll get myself water, some fruits, and family picture, just in case if I don't make it, somebody can trace my family or something.
Okay.
Okay.
Those are some
Those
really
are
unique
good.
ones. We've never even heard those before. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's
Those
a
are
good one.
practical. Yeah. Now, do you have a favorite childhood memory?
I do. The day that my mom left Africa and never knew when you're going to see her again, and because I was a child and she left for America, it's like it was a big deal to me.
Wow.
Wow.
That's a pretty solid memory.
Yeah.
Wow. Now, where is your all-time dream vacation spot?
Oh, wow, there's so many beautiful places in this world. Um, I would choose Maldives if you're familiar with
Oh, yeah.
Maldives. Yeah, the sinking island. Definitely, I would like to go there.
Road trip, guys. Let's go.
Road trip is an island.
Well, we can get there eventually. Yeah.
Drive at the bottom of the ocean.
No,
Okay.
drive to the ocean, boat, then when you're there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
In other words, we're going with you. So yeah.
Oh yes, that'll be a good trip too.
Oh,
They
yeah.
love people coming from America and coming on vacation and everything. So yeah, we'll get a good treatment there too.
Oh, see, there you go.
There we go. Now, if you could get into the studio and record your dream project, who would you want to collaborate with?
There's a lot of great people that I really like on my list. I think for now, I would choose that baby.
Oh yeah, that would be a good
Oh, yeah.
collab.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that baby. I just love the way that he approaches his music, and also like being if you get a chance to be on stage with such a person, I think it's going to be great because he will lit it up.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, New Year's coming up. What's on your bucket list for 2022?
It's it's like it doesn't stop. It doesn't stop. Definitely. I would like to um actually expand my fan base. That's one first thing that I like to have on my bucket list for 2022. Because I think that brings everything together. If you have a strong fan base as an artist, is something that you really want to focus on.
Right.
So,
That's true.
yeah.
And what would be the one piece of advice you would give to people who want to be in the industry?
They definitely have to stay positive and be dedicated to their craft. And when people tell them no, when people tell them your music is not great, it shouldn't back them down. And I've also met a lot of artists that upcoming artists they scared to share their music because you don't know the person is going to say no to you, but be bold enough to let somebody listen to it. And if they say no, if they don't like it, move on. Somebody else is going to like it, and you keep better, getting better with your craft.
That's true.
That's good advice.
That's great advice. Yeah. In addition to all that you have going on, what's next for you?
Being A-list artist.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good thing to shoot for.
That is. That's
a
great thing to shoot for.
What would you say is the one thing you want our audience to know about you?
I'm type of person that I carry positive vibes around me all the time because that really brings a lot of good stuff in your life. Nobody want to be walking around on this planet and feel so sad or anything. So I cheer people up and I bring that with me. So bring people around, they all stay positive, and the positive vibe, energy transcend into everybody, and everybody just become a great person. Hopefully.
That's true.
That's true.
Once you get one person with a positive vibe, it definitely expands.
It does.
Yeah. You know how sometimes somebody meets you and it's like, hey, how's it going? And you'll be like, oh, it's great. And it's going to even get better, the greatest of all. And sure enough, that day is going to be greatest of your life. But if you say it's going to be, it's not that great, it's not this, then guess what? It's going to come. So I always stay positive.
That's great advice.
Yeah. Just always stay positive.
Just always stay positive. Mm-hmm. I like that.
And then finally, where can people find you on social media?
You can find me at Zenobia Record website. You also can find me on my IG, all my social medias. Everything is Gotaflika.com, Gotaflika Facebook. So right now, these are the places that I'm at. If you want to read more, you can, like I said, you can go to Zenobia Record page and a whole lot of stories about me and stuff like that. So yeah.
All right. Gotaflika, thank you so much for joining us today.
Absolutely.
I appreciate you guys.
Thank you.
We thank you. We appreciate you. And I know I had a blast.
I did too. Thank you. Thanks to Gotaflika for joining us today. We had a blast. We hope you did as well. Make sure to check out his socials. And I'll see you guys next time. To play us out, it's Gotaflika's Psycho. Peace out, guys.
I can understand why you don't even wanna take a second just to know my games, yeah. Look every reason for you to ignore me, but you don't know maybe I am different, yeah. Truly I can understand why you don't even wanna give me one chance. No blips, you don't wanna feel pain that you already been through. No boy, no, but I ain't going nowhere. I'll be here with you. I ain't got no place to be. I'll be here for you. Maybe psycho, but I wanna be your last soul. I maybe you trouble, but I wanna be your last soul. They call me loco, but I wanna be your last soul. I wanna be your maestro, but I wanna be your last soul. Standing at your door, been knocking since morning. I got this feeling, Phyllis, can you let me in? You got million reasons why you acting on me, fudge. Hoping you understand, I me just wanna make it things right. Baby, me your motion, wanna making your star bright and night. Hoping you understand, I me just wanna make it things right. Truly, I can understand why you don't even wanna give me one chance. No blames, you don't wanna feel pain that you already been through. No way, no, I ain't going nowhere. I'll be here with you. I ain't got no place to be. I'll be here for you. Maybe psycho, but I wanna be your last soul. I maybe you trouble, but I wanna be your last soul. They call me loco, but I wanna be your last soul. I wanna be your maestro, but I wanna be your last soul.
Listen, sorry, not sorry, play dudes like a tie. Trap all these dudes like Nick the Safari. Popping these pills, I'm selling the deals. I walk in the room and they all get chills. Get it, got it, good. Yeah, your girl's a big deal. I'm singing my, like Johnny Gill. They hit me out. Relationship goals. I'm talking Luther and Cookie. I'm talking B and O. Sorry, let's build an empire and be on the run. Pedal to metal, drive off in the sun. I'll go to war so they don't get stung. But they don't want smoke, no, they don't want none. That like special, that TLC. If I hold you up, can you hold me down? Keep talking that trash, bring that freak out in me. You freak with me frequently, we create high frequency. Even though I may play hard to get, just know won't use where I place my bet. All your psycho ways, I'm so intrigued. Please believe.
Psycho, but I wanna be your last soul. I maybe you trouble, but I wanna be your last soul. They call me loco, but I wanna be your last soul. I wanna be your maestro, but I wanna be your last soul.
Okay, loco. Wanna be your last stop. Wanna be maestro. Come on, last stop. Larry Kane, Gotaflika, Zenobia. We got a hit on our hands right here, y'all. Maestro, trap, flow, maybe. Psycho.